This is the body of Lenore talking to you from the Merida, staying here with Justin and her daughter, you know. They got the big house here. I don't know how they ever got the house filled with art. Must have stolen it or something, you know. Anyway, I sleeping in the back, you know, with Joan Alamos, Mexican movie star famosa. She quite an act, you know. She even more of an actor in the house itself. You get to see her little lady. She'll be talking to you about what she's thinking, which is usually somewhere in outer space, you know. But she'll be in a lot of films, so you got to listen to her, you know. Anyway, this is the inside of Justin's house, you know. It's I don't know how he got all this stuff. He only been here a week or so, but he managed to get himself in here and he lined it up, you know. And I think Adora helped him a little bit, you know, and maybe some, Joan Alamos got some connection or something, you know, with the movie folk. They moved some stuff in here. The house, an old house, you know, nothing much, but it's pretty fancy, you know. You take a look at it, you say, wow, this is better than the White House, you know. Obama should be here, you know, and not there, you know. Nothing there, just like a Washington style, you know, nobody like that. This is for the rich folk here, you know. These houses were built, you know, 100 years ago when there were no taxes, when nothing, just slaves, you know. And the rich, which is what it's about it coming back to now, you know. We don't call it that, but that's really what it is, you know. That is Justin, you know. This is some of his butler, you know, and his maids. It's unbelievable, you know. A jerk like that could have all his stuff in the house, but, you know, he got it. And they worked pretty good for him. Kind of look like him too, you know. You kind of morph their faces into one another, you know. You think it's so funny, you know. But the fact of the matter is, everybody looked the same, you know, when you get down to laying their faces on top of one another, you know. What can you do? We're all human beings, you know. So everything, after a while, it just looked the same, you know. Maybe a nose a little bit bigger or something like that, you know. But hell, you know, really no different when you get down to it, you know. Anyway, he wanted you to see all the staff, you know. He's so proud of it. He just has to, when he want a ham sandwich or something, he just, yo, give me a ham sandwich, you know. He goddamn incredible, you know. And when he throw a party, you can see the party here. It's just inside the house. He get here from Mexico inside the house, you know. He got bands, marching bands, you know. Senoritas, the military marching bands, you know. It's just craziness in here. You can't even hear yourself think or nothing, you know. They knock over the statue, you know. They drive the maid crazy, you know, drinking the Coca-Cola, the cerveza, you know. They drink the cerveza, come out their ears, you know. They got to have the cerveza. But pretty much they just kind of party down, you know. That's what they do here in Merida. They put on a party. You know it's going to be a party, you know. Everybody knows that. And here's what happened, you know. You just get in the house and they march up and down and nobody really do nothing, and, you know, Justin, he don't care, you know, and Adora, she don't care. She's in the window looking out, you know, at the people, you know. Anyway, it's a pretty good party, I gotta tell you, you know, so if you get a chance, you want to get down here, and you come here Saturday night, but everybody line up outside, and then they just come in, and they get themselves a party here, you know. I tell you, some party, too. Anyway, I hope you're coming down here to see Justin at his house, you know. It's on the Paseo Monteo. It's the big drag, you know. It's like Sepulveda Boulevard in LA. You know, it got a little run down on places, but you know, it's long. It's long. And one thing you can say is long, and they got big houses on it, you know. And Rodeo Drive, you can say too, the old Rodeo Drive, you know. Anyway, it's a nice place to go visit and see everybody and get to talking, you know, with all the peoples that are out there, you know. You might as well talk to them. They're all partying, and you just bring them into the house Saturday night, you know. And then they just party up. That's all you got to do, just party up, you know. What the hell? Nothing the matter with that, you know. And then, of course, you know, we got a couple of dreams in the house, too, that come up at night, you know. You try to get to sleep, you know, and you think everything okay, and you hear the clock ticking, and then the moon, La Luna, you know, come up over the window, and then everything kind of fly out of the walls here. You know, the whole house, you know, the cement, it ain't cement no more, you know. Little blood in there, too, and spirit, you know what I mean? Just crawl out and get you by the neck, baby. Anyway, do that. We give you a little taste of that here so you remember what Christmas is all about, you know. It's about the spirit, you know, and everything else you can just shove up your ass. Including this film, you know, that he's just crazy. Justin trying to do this film. I don't know why he ever let me do it, you know. You get a little Joan Alamos on this too at the end. You're going to love it. I tell you, it's a party.
Well, it's me, Joan Alamos, movie star famosa, and I'm here at the Casa de las Lunas, which means the House of the Moons. You can't believe what's going on here. This house is just filled, you know. There's me, the movie star famosa, you know, and there's also the Whitey Vanilla, who's absolutely crazy, and then you got the Justin and the Joan, you know, they're over there in Technicolor while me and Whitey are in black and white. You can't believe it, how bad it is only to be in black and white, you know. And then you got the Adora, you know, swinging the ring. This house is full of crazy people. And then, of course, you got the marching bands, you know, from Mexico. They're in here, too. And then you got the Dreams, and, you know, and you got the crazy servants. They look like one another. You can't tell one from the other, you know what I mean? So you say, hey, Tony, or Maria, or something like that, and they don't, and they come up to the wrong person, you know? So I'm trying to see what I'm going to do in this house, you know? The Whitey, he's always crawling in my bed in the middle of the night, and he wants to be in the movies with me. He keeps talking to me. He goes, Joan Alamos, I want to be in the movies, you know, but you can't put him in the movies. He's just a crazy person, you know? Nobody would want to be in the movies with him. Who was going to pay any money to see him? Me, they would see. Joan Alamos, I got the sexy hair and the sexy teeth, and I got lots of mascara, you know? But Whitey, he don't do nothing all day. He just eats a lot of Justin's food, you know? Joan has to pay for it in the groceries. You can't believe how bad that is. It's just crazy stuff, you know, that goes on all the time here in the house. I can't tell you just how nutty it is, you know? But anyway, I wish you all are going to have a Merry Christmas, you know, and everybody is having lots of fun, you know, and you're thinking of me, Joan Alamos, movie star from Mosa. My next movie will be out soon. You'll see me, you know. I'll be having the mascara, the crazy mascara, you know, like I can start a forest fire. So much mascara, you know.